is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself? Ask 2 questions about the product. The first one, need in the marketplace for the product, and the answer is yes. Of course, who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs? Right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt-free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The CASHFX group is artfully combining the technical experience they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? Questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right supports tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our times. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, is how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, so awesome night to everyone online, whichever platform you are viewing from, whether it's Zoom, whether it is on Zoom or live here in the office. We would call the people here live. You know, our VIP Yes, because you know you're in person and you're able to ask your questions, and if it is online, well, we apologize. All right, but you could get back to the person and you could get your questions answered. If it is you don't know, my name is Nicholas Bagwandin. The 12th of May coming would make it 2 years since I've been involved in the business, and I have nothing but good things to say, because I was asked, you know, just before, if it is I get nervous speaking. And the reality is, no, not anymore. But there was one time when it is, I could have danced in front of maybe millions of persons and wouldn't get any nerves. I would get in nerves, but I'll prefer to dance. Ask me to talk, and the nerves, yeah, my knees would start to shake until I went into ministry, and I had no choice but to now stand in front of people, share messages and all of that. So this is what it is I do. And now we're involved in a platform where it is I could tie in what it is I do, share good news with people. We're able to help persons this piece, let me just take some time before I bring on Mr. Salim Mohammed here. This space have allowed not myself alone, but my family to develop a different mindset. So it's not just about earning money. It's not just about creating a financial breakthrough, but it would have developed us. You would hear certain aspect of the business in terms of the referral program aspect, which is totally optional. But that side of the business would have allowed me to develop into the person that I am today. So I'm eternally grateful for that. It would have allowed me to be aligned with persons like Mr. Kes James, Mr. Salim Mohammed, and I know the rest of the business partners, the rest of the entire network. And so I'm here today to just share that everything that would be shared and that would be explained, that would be broken down, is true. Every single Saturday since I would have gotten started, I would have gotten paid. This is approaching 2 years, maybe a week short of 2 years. It was a Tuesday I got started. I still remember, and I would continue to tell the story. I didn't know who Mr. Salim Mohammed was. They say I had to send the money to him. And I find the transaction was taking a little too long. And you know, we had some opportunities come and go. So, you know, I'm skeptical as well. And I'm frightened, and I'm saying, well, okay, it's taking so long, you know, and then, all right, I'm inside. They say after 3 business days, they would start to trade for me. So I check any days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So they would start to trade for me on the Friday. The Saturday, before 12 o'clock noon, I got paid. What did I get paid? A few cents. But let me tell you, that wasn't the exciting part. It's not just about the few cents US, by the way. not just, that wasn't the exciting part. The exciting part was I didn't do anything. And that was good education. My education wasn't my thing. Anything extracurricular in school, that was me. And so maybe those of you online, you're always here, you know, go to school, get a good education, get a good job, work, and then retire, and hopefully you have something to live on. But that's not the case, because the person who's working, they're trying to make ends meet. And so if it is you're on here and you're in here, it means that you're trying to make ends meet, or you're just looking for something additional. And so you're in the right space, right? So I just want to say congrats from now, because it's showing that you want to take action, right? So for me, I used to complain, I used to point out all the different problems, and now I'm a person that's just looking for solutions. And this is what CASHFX was able to provide for me, for my family, and for the multitude of persons we're going to impact with this opportunity. So without further ado, I'm not going to talk and take up any more of your time. I'm going to bring on my business partner here, who I didn't know 2 years ago. I didn't know at all. A few months after, it was about August, he reached out to me, because every single time I'm calling him, hey, I have a 300 sign up. Now we have to go through him, right, to get the Bitcoins. Hey, we have a 500 sign up. Hey, we have a 1,000 sign up. And he say, hey, well, this man's serious. So he say, we're going to take this business up a notch. We're going to share it with as much persons as we possibly can. And here we are 2 years later, have an office, sharing it with persons live here, sharing it with persons maybe overseas online here. And CFX is going to be a household product. I am assured of that, right? So without further ado, the man, my friend and business partner, Mr. Salim Mohammed, will break down the information for you.
All right. So good night, everyone. Good night, everyone on the live, and good night to the live crowd we have at the office. Not much people, but people. Right? That is important. So, what Nicholas said about the business and what it has done thus far is totally true. And I am here now to take you through the business presentation as to what it entails and why we're here and why we're doing this, right? Just a little bit about the business for me. I've been involved in the business since November of 2019. Just like anything else, I've been involved in Forex since 2017. And I've joined a lot of platforms. They didn't materialize, right? So CASHFX came, I did the same thing, I joined. I did not share as a co-worker and a good friend of mine. So I said, well, you know what, by here we're going on. If you're in this thing, I in this thing too. That always operate, right? So time and time again, money would have been coming week after week. We upgrading, we doing what we need to do. 6 months would have passed. 6 months. One, in the financial world, if the company had any shred of non-legitimacy, right? The statistics are it will take about 6 months for them to pick up on you. They will fine you. And if you're not doing something that is legit or against the guidelines, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. You would disappear. All of a sudden, the website gone. You can't find the owners. So this time would have passed, and then I would approve everything that the company said they're going to do. So now I feel comfortable now. I could share it with people. X the board, start a share. Within a month after that, I gain rank. Well, I explain where's rank, right? Rank is just more money. You have access to more money. Good? And then was strictly uphill. 2020, I was terminated at my present job, my past job. That was a kind of uphill, downhill battle because you're kind of in two worlds now because you now enter this CASHFX group and then you come and get terminated after now. So you're studying what to do now. Is it that I'm going back into the industry or is it that I'm going and push this CASHFX thing now? So I decided, let me focus on this entrepreneurial world, right? And see how it work out. Did it work out? So that we're talking about today, right? So a few things to remember as we go along this presentation, right? So the first thing, this is the fourth thing I want you guys to remember. One, this is not a platform where you need to bring in anybody. So get out of your mind one time. How I like to explain this business to people, you're coming into this business for two things, like Nicholas explained before. If you have money and you want more money, no problem. You're here. If you're looking for some sort of platform, or let me use the word investment, where you could gain a substantial amount of money in a few years' time, like a savings plan, you're in the correct place. Yeah? If you want money to live on a monthly basis and get active income, that is where you need to do what we do it. But nobody have a gun to your head to do that. So you could come in and just remain anonymous and just collect your money as it go along. Good? So no referrals are needed. It's not mandatory. There are no monthly fees or subscriptions associated with this. It's you just put your money. I like to boast about this because the only money I ever put in this thing was $1,000. $1,000 US. I had a good job. I didn't have a bad job. I had a goodish job, right? So $1,000 US was affordable. And that worked out. Go ahead, man. That is the only monetary injection I ever made into this thing. And everyone knows we are the 100,000 contract, you know, all these sort of things, right? Good. There are no mandatory meetings. Meetings like this we have in here now is totally optional. Once you're involved, you know how to come to something like this. Is if you want or you want to send people to get the information. And then, yes, we are in the Forex market, but you have no trading to do. So it's strictly like our savings plan. Put your money and let the professionals do the work for you. Good. So CASHFX Group, welcome to it. CASHFX Group bring two industries together, and COVID-19 kind of made us realize how important these two industries are. The first one, online learning. For the last 2 years, everybody was online. Who was not online? Well, I don't know. Yeah? But every single schools, everything was online. So this platform provides education. If you want to learn how to trade, the information is there. There's an academy. You could go and learn how to trade. And the next thing is the Forex market. The Forex market proved itself again and again and again that it is recession proof. It is recession proof. It's proven. And COVID-19 would have proved that. How many businesses failed? How many local businesses failed? How many walk-in businesses failed? Which businesses survived? Online businesses, right? So, Forex market. What is Forex? Everybody talking about it. Trinidad and Tobago, we talk about it have US shortage, it have this shortage, it have that shortage. Why? Why you need the foreign currency? Why you need it? Why you just can't use Trinidad? Why you need US? Because you need to buy things from people. You need money to send abroad. You need to, and people need our money too, right? So it's exchanging goods and services. That's all it is. So, excuse. Once you do that, that is a foreign exchange, and the Forex market exists. Everybody money passes through the Forex market. That is why it's the largest. It has the stock exchange, but that only pushes through how much? 20 million a day. Equities, that's a huge market. Futures, very huge market. But Forex is the largest market. $5.3 trillion a day passes through this market. We just want a portion of that. And we have the professionals watching that for we and giving we a little portion. That is important, right? So I could tell you about CASHFX Group. Have they been transparent? Have they been honest? Well, if there wasn't, I guess we would not be here talking about that today, right? We go in the company, we in May, June, July. July would make it 3 years they exist. November of this year would make it 3 years we are involved. Yeah? It's not no last month it come up. They're existing. We going through, they went through trial and errors, they overcome it, and they're still functioning. Yeah? So that's somebody I want to be with. Good? Purpose. Now we know the exact purpose of the company. Two owners of the business, Edwin Abad, Oscar Lopez. How they started the business? These guys bought Bitcoin. Yeah? At a very incipient stage. Like 15 cents or something like that to pay for one. They bought lots. Bitcoin boom. What happened to them? Not millionaires, they turned billionaires. So, they were involved in previous networking companies like this, where they got their friends, they got their parents, they get the cousin, they get the auntie to join, and it did not materialize. I'm not making up the story. This is the story from the guys who formed the business. And they disappointed people. Up to now, people still don't talk to them because they make them join something and they lost the money. So they have a passion now for CASHFX Group. So they form a company that will defy the laws of these previous network companies that gave networking a bad name. So they have more than a mission just to make money. It's about helping a lot of people make money. And that is how it starts off. So they don't need our money. First off, they have. They don't need our money. They're on a mission to ensure that families could sustain and turn wealthy with this company. And we don't have a lot of evidence of that happening already. That is how the business started, right? That is the purpose, to change family lives, right? And they position themselves very competitively. Trust me, if you see any platform like this, you let me know. You see any platform that is transparent and has the business model like this, let me know, because this is why I'm looking for. So the business itself is registered in Panama City, Panama. they have regulated brokers. Now, why is that those two things important? That is important because if you withdraw your money and you carry a substantial amount of money to the bank, what is what? Anybody? A substantial amount of money you carry to the bank, what is what? Source of funds, right? Where you get that from? You're with a registered business with regulated brokers. When you join this business, you have access to your information. You could print that and carry it to the bank. And don't feel anyhow about it. They may not like it, but you're with a registered business and regulated brokers doing what they do, but they don't get any profits, right? But they can't do anything because you're with a legitimate company. And I just touched on the two guys, Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad, and this is how they formed the company, right? So the head office is in Panama City, Panama, right? This is the head office here. This is the registration number, which we can provide to you all. It's a little blurry on the big screen here, but you could get that. So if you want to do your own research and contact somebody in Panama to find out, hey, this thing really exists there, you could do your due diligence, right? Just to show, this is our team here. This is this shiny man here. This is the man who brought this business to us. We are thankful for him. This is the last time they went. This was last month, right? This was last month. They was down there with some of the owners. This guy holding the camera here, yeah, that is this guy here, right? One of the owners of the business, right? So they rub shoulders. All these people are local. This is Mr. Warner and the whole team. They were down there doing their thing to provide more legitimacy to the business. So how are you getting started with this thing now? What it entails? It's contracts. You purchase a contract, you're only allowed to purchase one contract, and you need to be over the age of 18, like anything else. So the contract starts from as low as 300 and it goes all the way up to 100,000. Now, the higher you go, the exposure to education, right? So the plan is to get in with what you can afford and keep going up. So 3, 5, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. This will expose you to the basics of Forex education. Good? After that, you go a little more advanced, which is from the 5,000, 7, 10, 15, 20. That's the more advanced education. And then finally, you have the supreme series of 30,000, 40, 50, 70, and the gold standard, 100,000. This is where everybody wants to be. I don't think anybody actually pays attention to the education, but it is there for you to use. When you see the consistent returns, you're going to tell us, buy, go and fight up with our Forex market, let them do what they need to do and give me my money. But it is there for you to use. So you're going about this business now. Remember what I started off telling everybody, right? Two main ways. Savings plan, or you want this as active income. So they break it up in two terms. The savings plan, that's my term, eh? You wouldn't see that on the people, I make up that, right? They call it bare capital. What does that mean? Remember the four things I tell you about. You put in the money, you're bringing in nobody, you have no trading to do, you have no subscription, you have no monthly meeting, you have nothing to do. Just put it and let it make money fair. If you want to get the additional revenue now, this is where you do the multi-level marketing side of the business, where you're bringing in people and you receive commissions on that. Yeah? When you start to receive commissions, some people, you also gain points, which adds up to make you gain rank. Rank means you have access to more levels within your organization, which means you get more bonuses. That is all it is, right? So this is the breakdown. I showed you 15 contracts, starting from 300 all the way up to 100,000. Any one of these contracts would work like this, but we use the 1,000 USD for ease of mathematics, right? So you buy a $1,000 contract. 70% of that, 70% of that going into the company's trading pool. That's the money they go in and trade for you. Trade this money, every week they make profits, it goes into your balance here. The contractual, now, hear me out, this is important, because this is what we're here for, to talk about how much money you're going to make. The contractual agreement is they will trade your money for you until they make 2 times the amount. So don't mind the trading 70% for you. Forget that. You bought a $1,000 contract, correct? They will trade it till they make $2,000. That is 2 times the amount. take your money and come back into the business. Pocket some and come back into the business. Or, sorry, three things. Final thing is you don't wait till you have this. You always keep reinvesting to go to the higher amount. Using the money the company made for you. Remember, I tell you, this is all I put in here. Yeah? And this materialized into 100,000 contracts, and I live off of this business now, right? So, that is it. Now, when they make this for you, that is the end of the contract. So your contract is not in terms of time, it is in terms of money. It's not like if they make this $2,000 for you and you withdraw it, they go in and make a next $2,000 for you. No. They make $2,000 for you. 2 times the amount. That is the end of the contract. You know how to manage your money. So if you say, here we're going on, you're coming into this thing to make some money, all right, good. You come into 1,000, they make $2,000 for you. When you withdraw this, you have a 20% fee to pay, which I will explain, and you walk away with $1,600. I have a point here. Follow me. I'll lead up to a point. $1,600 you're walking away with. So it come like you get back your 1,000 and they make $600 profits. Any profits is good business. What happens to this? What happened to this 70%? They're keeping that. That is how the company makes money. So their first mission is to make sure you get back your money and give you your profits. But once they make your money for you, they're keeping this. So how long you feel this company going to last now? That is the sturdy background. So when I tell you the compensation plan solid, it's solid. They set up this such that it have no way they would run short on money. It's so solid because they will always make 200% for you. You get your money, them get their money. So they always have a baseline. They always have money. Good? Any questions on that? Good. 30% of your money now, that goes towards the networking side of the business. Yeah? So there's 300 in this example, right? I know it's a little blurry there, but there's 300 here. So let me say my partner here who in the office, you decide to sign up underneath me. Good? You come with a $1,000 contract. When you come with the $1,000 contract now, 70% of your money going towards the trading pool. They do the thing here. 30% comes towards the networking. You sign up underneath me, I go in and get half of that as a fast start bonus, $150. And then the other half of that now splits up in what we call uni-level bonus. So the next $150, they're going to split up. I go get money from that too. Then the person above me and above me and above me. You know what everybody like to call the pyramid? Yeah. The multi-level marketing, it pays everyone. Now, if you decide to take part in the active side of the business and bring in people, you could also earn up to 200% on this side as well. Yeah? If you're bringing in people, you could earn an extra 200% here. But we're not talking about that tonight. So, why somebody tell you come here tonight? Why somebody tell you come on this call here tonight? Is because of what the platform offers. So follow me here. Let's say you're coming with the smallest contract of $300. Remember, I know tell you the company trading 70% of that for you, right? $210. So they're going to trade that money for you every week. So you make your $8, $7, $8, $7. How much ever you're getting paid? This adds up. It adds up. So once you have $250 in your balance now, well, let me ask all your questions since I'm not asking any questions. If you're coming with a 300 USD contract, how much money you could make in your balance? If you're following. If you start with a $300 contract and they're trading your money for you, how much money you could make in your balance here? 2 times the amount, $600, right? But you're not waiting for $600 because you want this platform to work for you now because you want to get the maximum rewards for it with minimal input, right? So as you see $250, you're going to click upgrade. $250 will come out. You have the 20% fee to pay, which will take away the $50, and $200 added to the $300 will carry to the $500 contract. So you know what a $500 contract now.
They're going to start trading a bigger amount for you. So you start making more money now. When you see this figure here, 625, you do the same thing. You upgrade and you go to the 1,000 and you keep doing that. You keep doing that. On average, we get 4 to 6% right now, on average, a week. If we continue doing that, if they continue paying me that, and you keep upgrading like this, every time you have enough money, it will take you just over 5 years. I know it's blurry, so I could call it out, right? It will take you just over 5 years to get to this $100,000 contract. But remember, all the money you're earning so far, right? You're putting it back in. You're reinvesting. It comes like you're reinvesting it, right? To get a larger amount. So when you reach here now, and this 100,000 matures, and you minus the money that you would have made on the way, and you pay 20%, you would leave the platform with $60,300 US. From it, 300. Obviously, if you start bigger, you're going to make more, and this time period will be less. But that is the mathematics. That is why someone told you to come here. That's why someone tell you, here, what's going on. This thing makes sense. So with a 300 US input, you could get 60,300 in a 5 to 7 year period. That is not telling anybody. That is not bringing in anybody. That is not paying no subscription. That is not doing anything. That is just paying 300 US. And you could sleep comfortable when the night comes because you didn't go and put your life savings in this thing. You just took a small amount of money and they inject it into this. So here I'm talking about the 20%. Any questions on that? Right? No. 250. As you 250, you're upgraded. Yeah. You're waiting till that full 200%. As you have enough in your balance, because you see that, you know. You see all that from your back office. So you keep moving up the road. Yeah? Good. So here I'm talking about our 20%, right? Where that 20% going? It's going to something called the force matrix. So let me say I sign up here, I on top. Right? And I started bringing Nicholas, I bring in Leon, I bring in Kes. So 3 of them here. Then Karen come in. Then my partner come in there. And then my next partner come in here. And it keep filling up. Right? Remember this organization right here, right now. We on level 7 right now, eh? With mine. Mine level 7 because I have close to 1,500 people in this thing. So this reached quite a here. So let me say, look Leon here. Leon is a perfect example. Leon signed up here. Right? He was one of the first persons who signed up on me, right? Because he just signed up based on trust. Because we didn't test it, we was testing that time. But I started pump the business now. So what do you think happening to here right now? All these people coming in here started full up on an HV now. So as the row is filled, it spills over and it started full up the next row now. As this row is filled, it spills over. So if Karen come in here, my partner come in here, and you come in here, but you are bringing nobody. You don't have time for that. We bringing in people, but the row filling up. Every single person here wants. So even self, Leon come in here, you know, and he bring, me I want to say what people he bring in, but he bring in people, right? But even if he didn't bring in much people, but he came in early. So he benefits from all these set of people who come in here. Because every single person that withdraws, he gets a portion of the matrix money. That is where the 20% goes. Not to CASHFX, not to Salim, not to Nicholas, not to Kes, but to everybody within this matrix here. You will see people in your matrix that you don't even know. That is because the law of gravity putting them there. Right? Don't study that. You're going to make money from them. You don't need to know them, but they're living, nothing like that, right? So, why we talk about rank up now? So, if you're coming into the business and you decide to push the active side of the business, this is how it benefits you. So, let me say I come in, I sign up Leon on level 1. Leon sign up Nicholas. Nicholas is on my level 2 now. Nicholas sign up Kes. Kes is on my level 3. Kes sign up Karen. Karen is on my level 4. Remember the other half of the 30% we talk about that pays in uni-level bonus? I would get that uni-level bonus up to these 4 levels here. Let me say Karen sign up my partner here, you on my level 5, and you sign up my next partner here, you on my level 6. But if I do not get this rank of executive, you see that other half of the 30%, I do get that for two of you. I only get that up to Karen, which is level 4. You understand? So if you do get rank, you would get uni-level bonuses straight up to your level 4. Yeah? That is the active side, that is the bringing in people side. So we need to spend real attention on this. If somebody say, hey, here we're going on, I'm ready to start bringing people into this thing, then we explain this in detail. But none of rocket science thing, that is just how it works. Easy. If you get rank, you get more uni-level bonus. If you do have a rank, you get straight up to level 4. Yeah? The higher you go, the more money you get, because you go down a little more deeper. So in addition to getting more money, each rank has a prize or $675. Manager, you get a Rolex for the cash value of $7,500. That is US we're talking about. Directors, well, now trip becomes a big thing now, because a trip for 2, you could take that, or you take the cash value of $11,250. To fool people. This is not actually know people who have Ferraris. So this level here, called ambassador. You would have been getting $8.8 on, $8.84, 500 you get $14.74, 1,000 you get, and so on and so on. For the month of April, collectively, you get 16.01. So even if you had the smallest contract, you would have still make 33 something. That's US dollars, eh? And it adds up. Yeah. So year to date, we are up 70.95. 2021, 254.7. This was the year that we decided, hey, yeah, Bitcoin. Right. Deals directly with computers, and it goes from person to person. So it doesn't have anything to do with that. So when you use Bitcoin as your method now, you eliminate that, making it easy for someone who doesn't have a credit card, who doesn't have US, who doesn't have, the things that you would need to join any normal platform. So that is why they chose Bitcoin. Everything. So the first thing first, we acquire the Bitcoin for you. You decide what contract you want to start at. have to get a referral to get involved. After that, you send the payment through. Guess what? You're inside. You can sign up tonight. It doesn't take long. It's that simple. 1, 2, 3, 3 business days after, they start trading their money for you. Right? How are you getting back your money now? Now, you have 2 options. So we had to update this slide, right? The first option was Bitcoin, because it's the best way to pay you without involving your government and your bank. And the money leaves directly from the company and comes straight to you. Bitcoin was on the rise. And as for everyone who's following Bitcoin now, you will see that it is retracing and it may probably go up again. But we can't say that for sure. So here's the situation the company is in right now. Bitcoin is worth one Bitcoin is worth 40,000 US right now. So let me say you withdraw your money now, 10,000 US worth of Bitcoin, and the price of Bitcoin falls overnight, and it's now worth 38, 39,000. The company puts themselves in a situation here now, because now they procure Bitcoin for you to pay when they withdraw 10,000 worth, but the price of Bitcoin falls. So now they have to take money from their pocket to pay you now. So this proved to be a problem for them. So one thing I like about the company is that when it has a problem, they try to get a solution. The solution is now each person would be given their own MasterCard. Yeah? So once you have a contract with CASHFX, they issue you your card. So when you want to withdraw your money now, you take the money from your back office and you just put it in your card. It will be instant, and you have your card, which you could use at any ATM or any links machine or whatever, anywhere in the world, because everybody knows MasterCard works all over in the world, right? However, you still have the option to withdraw in Bitcoin. So if you withdraw your money in Bitcoin, you could convert that into TT or USD easily through us, or if you want to do it yourself. It's as simple as that. Yeah? Those are the findings. That is what happened. So you now have the information to do what happened. Is it for you? Is it not for you? One thing I don't do is call people more than once. I will explain this thoroughly, get all the answers, give you all the answers as best as possible. And if it's for you, it's for you. If not, well, you can't say we didn't tell you about it. Yeah? That is what the platform offers. Savings plan or active income. Yeah? So everyone who is on the live tonight, sorry about the in and outs. I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi tonight. But reach out to the person who would have invited you onto the call and find out where you need to find out. And we would try our best to explain. The office itself in Freeport, we may be moving. We will update everyone as to where we would be going. And we may have more than one location going forward, right? So look out for that over the weekend, and we would let everyone know where our offices are going forward, right? So thanks for the time, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you all in the near future. All right? So take care.